It's all about you, episode 2, Utes. Now, I've been talking about looking after yourself and how important it is to look after yourself. And specifically today I want to talk about Utes. Now, what sparked me off was an ad I saw for a new Mercedes Ute, the X-Class. And it's this big, muscular-looking Ute. And the tagline on the ad was, "Let them eat dust." It's an $80,000 Ute, right? $80,000 starting, that's its starting price, from 80 grand. And I was a bit outraged and a bit horrified, frankly. There's a few things that bother me about this, right? One's the kind of shamelessly macho bit. The other's the kind of fuck 'em attitude that it kind of conveys. You know, I'm alright, I can afford an $80,000 Ute, fuck everyone else, that kind of thing. I don't like it. I don't like the way it appeals to your kind of nasty side, or kind of glorifies at least that kind of attitude. And I don't like the more kind of global implications about the increasing divide between the rich and the poor and the haves and the have-nots. And I particularly don't like the suggestion that if you have one, you're okay, and if you're not, you're eating the dust. Because I think that's very strongly part of it too. That's certainly how it made me feel. But also, most of the tradespeople that I meet aren't like that. In fact, I haven't met very many trades business owners who generally display those kinds of attitudes. Not many arseholes, you know, and I don't think being a cock like that is a prevalent personality in our industry. And yet they're marketing to us like that, or they're marketing to you like that. Yet, that sort of advertising has some power over us, right? It's easy to feel that pressure. It's easy to feel like if you don't have a fancy, shiny, muscly Mercedes Ute, you're kind of losing in life or in business. It's easy to feel pressure to buy that stuff, to buy those status symbols. It's easy to feel like you need to buy one to be successful, or to feel successful, or to look successful. And then, like I said, it's easy to feel that pressure to buy them so you don't feel like a loser. And I think that's the more powerful message. I've got clients, and I've had clients, who bought more expensive vehicles than are strictly required for the job, and who've paid a price later in stress and cash flow problems caused by having a big loan or whatever, a more expensive vehicle, right? When they could have saved some money and perhaps not had so much stress. And I'm not restricting this conversation just to vehicles. There's a more broad point that I'm trying to make about resisting marketing pressure and resisting kind of temptation and resisting making decisions driven by your ego or your fear or marketing, your susceptibility to marketing, which we've all got that susceptibility, right? So what I want to say to you as the business coach is, try and resist that stuff. And when you're making a decision about investments to make, things to buy, tools to buy, vehicles to buy, try and make a clear-headed or cold business decision, not an emotional, ego-driven, marketing-pressured, social-pressured decision. Okay? I'm not clear that there's a business need for an $80,000 Ute in a trade business when you can get a sturdy Ute or a sturdy van for 30 or 35 and your business still looks good and the vehicle still is fit for purpose. So what I'm saying is to make informed decisions and separate your business decisions from your ego and your natural susceptibility to your marketing, like I said. And one way to do this is to run a decision by your business coach, that's me, before you commit yourself. Another way to do this is to get someone in your business to have like the financial controller role. It could be your wife or your partner, it could be an admin person in your business. I have two people in my business. I have Lindsay, who manages the finances of my business, and I have Michelle, my girlfriend, who doesn't like some of the purchasing decisions I make. I'm told I drive a selfish car, for example. Right? With either of these people on board, a business coach or a financial controller type, to kind of curb your baser instincts, try and make your decisions with a bit of structure. Before you decide what you're going to buy, think about what the purpose of the purchase is. Let's call it a Ute or a van or a vehicle for the moment. Now, if you're going to buy a vehicle, what's its job? What's it going to do for you? Right? Decide what it's going to do and then look at what the options are that will allow it to do that job. and what vehicle will be fit for purpose, rather than the other way around, right? Don't think, oh, my Ute's getting a little bit old, I'll give it to Dave and I'll go and buy a shiny new Mercedes. Think, what do we need for the business? What should I spend? What perhaps is the least I could spend and get the business need met? That's what you should be doing, protecting yourself from your ego and making business decisions that don't make you spend more of your business's money than you need to. Because of course, don't forget, your business's money is your money. The more the business spends on Utes for you and your team, the less there is left over for you to spend on holidays or paying the mortgage off or whatever. So if you want help with that, and if you want help with using the money you didn't waste on Utes to grow your business and make you more profit down the line, book yourself a 10-minute chat with me. There's a link. If you're not ready for a 10-minute chat, come to the next workshop. There's another link. It's the Tools Down workshop. And if you're not ready for either of those, why not subscribe, get these emails sent to you once a week on a Tuesday. See you later.